The lesson.
Oh, yeah.
You know, on the topic of, you know, your LeBrons, your Kobe's, obviously we haven't even really touched on Jordan yet.
Yep.
There's always a conversation.
Yep.
Who was the best?
Yep.
Now, man, I've been watching a lot of old Kobe highlights lately. I always put MJ at the top because I guess I grew up.
Yeah.
And that was just my era.
Yep.
When Kobe was playing, it was all like Kobe or Jordan.
Yeah.
And then LeBron came in and it was like LeBron or Jordan. You know, no one really too often I hear talk LeBron, Kobe. I like to talk that.
Yeah.
When I watch more Kobe, although I still just by default will put Jordan at the top probably forever, man, when you're talking clutch, like Jordan's clutch, but shit, man, like I'm wondering whether Kobe had more clutch moments.
Yeah.
And also the shot selection, as crazy as when it came to like game winners, Jordan tended to sort of get himself in a real good spot and take a shot that was a bit more almost like a practice drill, you know. He'd get himself to the spot that he likes, the ball where he wants it, and execute.
Yep.
Then when I watched Kobe, he's got a couple of just like crazy, just non-conventional. And I was actually starting to think, I wouldn't say he's better than Mike, but you got to say he's a better three-point shooter. And, I mean, was he more clutch?
You know what? I think you raised a quite a legitimate argument. Because in my opinion, I think all three of them need to be in the same conversation. You know what I mean? Kobe, you know, the things that he done, when you look at what Jordan done and you look at what LeBron has been able to achieve, it's not a great deal of difference, and especially for the amount of time, the length. You know, I always look at how long a player can sustain that level of high performance stuff like that, and those three guys was able to do that, man, year in, year out, for the money, when it counted. And so in my opinion, you know what, that's quite a legitimate argument to have for all three of them. I mean, you should be comparing Kobe and LeBron, Michael, Kobe, all of them. That's quite a legitimate argument, man, because I don't, in all honesty, and I love Michael too, I'm in the same boat as you, man, but I don't see a great deal as what right now at this moment for what all those three of those guys have done, too much separate them.
Nah, not really. I mean, the only thing is like it's easier to sort of try to draw those comparisons between Kobe and Mike because they just had such a similar game. Yeah, Kobe basically just stole all these.
Yeah, he did.
Whereas, and they're like the same height and play the same position and all that. Whereas in LeBron's built differently. Yeah. You know, and it's, you know, he's incredible. I think, what is it, his 20th season or something? Like, when did
I know.
Something crazy.
Well, Kobe did too.
Yeah, but I mean, LeBron still looks like he's peaking, man.
I know.
You know what I mean?
For the league.
Like, I think, I'm not saying Ben Simmons will be the next LeBron, but in terms of like the way how LeBron's big and powerful, but can still handle the ball and do everything on the court, when I see Ben Simmons, the way he reminds me of a mix of like Magic Johnson in the sense that he's a tall dude, but he can dribble the ball and just, you know, the nice dish. Yeah. But, you know, he can do pretty much everything. I kind of feel like he potentially is going to be the next, you know, number one guy in the NBA. Yeah. Which is crazy because he's actually originally from Australia.
Yeah, I know, man.
And I remember, man, like back, you know, when I was watching the NBL in those 90s era, I mean, you remember Andrew Gaze, Leonard Copeland. Oh, yeah. Man, I love that shit.
Well,
like
you know
that.
His dad, Ben Simmons' dad, dislocated my shoulder.
Well, yeah, that's what I was going to ask you because Ben Simmons' dad, Dave Sips, who played for
Melbourne.
for the Tigers
Yeah.
when the Magic and the Tigers had that
Yeah.
ill rivalry.
Yeah.
I didn't find that out till about 6 months ago, man. That bugged me out.
Yeah.
What's your take, I guess, on, like how far Australia's come in terms of basketball from when you first got here to, now?
Hey, listen, you know what? I think the difference is, number one, I think the Australian talent has come in leaps and bounds. Like from when I first came out here to I look at now, the level of Australian talent. I mean, you got guys now, Australian kids now, that quite capable of getting shots in the league. You look at now Mitch Creek. You look at Joe Ingles over there and the Paddies and all the rest of it. The Australian talent in the competition have come in leaps and bounds, man. And Andrew, Andrew had his moment over there as well.
He played for, I think, the
San
Bullets.
Antonio.
Oh, San Antonio.
Yeah,
Did he
got
get
a
it?
ring? Got a ring.
Did he?
Wait a minute, did he get a ring that year? I'm kind of thinking. You got me thinking that.
Nah,
I
he
think
might,
they
he
could have
might.
won it. I think San Antonio won it the year he was over there.
Did he do a stint with the Washington Bullets as well at some stage? Because I could have sworn. Do you remember them one-on-one magazines?
Yes.
I swear he was on the cover in the Bullets when it was the Washington Bullets, not the Washington Wizards.
Yeah, that's right.
Yeah.
Oh, could have been. All right. So I remember him. I know he was with San Antonio.
Yeah.
For a minute. Yeah. So, and I know they did well. Either they went to the championship that year and won it, or they would have lost it. But I think he might have got a ring.
I think Shane Hill did a little stint.
Yeah, Shane was over with
Timberwolves.
Timberwolves. There you go.
Yeah.
There you go.
I think I remember he had like one game where he just lit it up from the three, as he used to do.
Yeah. So you look at guys like that, and they just inspiring and open the doors for the next young Australian kids. The imports and all the rest of it, I thought has been fairly stable. I thought in the middle patch there, the quality of the imports probably kind of softened up a little bit, and that could have been easily a financial thing, for the league. But then when I look at it now, I think the league is heading in the right direction. You look at Andrew Bogut now coming into the league, man. What a nice hit. That's a nice coup for the league, man.
Man, he's had a nice little run,
Yeah.
Came into the NBA, had an impact. I think he was for the Bucks originally, was it?
Milwaukee. Yeah.
And then got to go to Golden State.
Yeah.
And now he's playing
He was with Cleveland for a couple minutes.
Oh, was it? I missed that.
He signed a contract with Cleveland. He would have been playing with LeBron after leaving Golden State and got hurt the first 20 seconds in the game. That's how he got hurt.
Real?
That's how he got hurt.
Yeah, right.
First 20 seconds. Came in the game after signing. His ink wasn't even dry on his contract yet, man. 20 seconds, man.
So
Came in the game, got hurt straight away.
Oh, man. So he's coming back to Australia now.
Yeah.
To them. And have they said what team he's playing for?
Sydney.
Oh, he's going to the Kings.
Yeah. So he's going to be with Andrew. Andrew over there coaching him. Andrew Gaze. So.
Yeah, wow.
Yeah, so,
that'll be interesting.
Yeah.
Great for the league, isn't it?
Very much so, man. I'm sure, I think that's going to put bums on seats and stuff like that when Sydney come into town. Everybody wants to see, a local guy and all the rest of it coming back, doing his thing, giving back to the game.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? So I think that's a great coup for the league, man.
Because I'm sure he could have gone to Europe.
Oh, yeah, quite easy.
And that's where people, tend to like to go.
Yeah. Depends on whether or not you need any more dough. Probably some of them cats probably don't need too much more dough, man.
The lesson.
2-7.